everyone, Rosabel's here to show you my AFK strat for Annihilation 29 Paddy Field. This is based off of the event we just had with Shu. Well, the water with the rice, with the red water and the mosquitoes and the barricades and the water pumps, all of that. We just had that event. It's the Shu event. So pretty straightforward. It's nothing too difficult. There are a few difficult enemies like the carabaos and the blemishes, but there's no boss, so it makes this a lot easier. This is going to be a pretty simple strat. We're going to use mostly defenders, so I'm going to be using Shu, recommended just for flavor, but also she's really good in this because of her sanctuary effect. So she gives sanctuary with her grass. If you don't have Shu, you can use your best healing defender like Saria, preferably a high a level 90 mod level 3 skill M3 Saria, but you might want to supplement her with a healer just in case, because the effect of the water can get pretty nasty. And then I'm going to be using Hoshi skill 2, but you can use your best healable defender. So if you have Nian, actually, you can also use Nian for this. And then I'm going to be using Horn skill 1. She's just going to be revealing the enemies on the field, and she'll also act as DPS. In particular, I like using Hoshi and Horn because they also buff. So Shu's second talent is also going to be put into effect because you're going to have 3 defenders and 3 non-defenders on the field. Next, your best caster, I suggest Logos if you have him, or Aya if you have her. Golden Glow is also really good. If you have, where's my casters? If you have Marcial, she's also a very good option, skill 2 Marcial. But I'm going to be using Logos for this, he's enough. And then another lane holder, preferably someone with self-sustain. Ulpianus is your best option for this because the red water actually heals him to full health. But if you have someone like Mountain, you can also use Mountain. Or if not, just get a guard that has, and then bring another healer along, because that guard is going to be mostly on its own. The rest of the units, you can fill it up with your Vanguard. So the usual, I'm going to use my quick Vanguard like setup with Flagpipe, and then Texas for extra 2 DP, and for general DP generation, and then Zima to discount everything. You have 3 extra slots left to bring whatever emergency unit you want. So you can bring extra casters for extra DPS, or maybe extra healers if you need them. But this team, these 5 should be enough. So that's the team explanation. And then I'll show you how it's done. We're going to quickly start with Vanguard. So I'm going to be putting Texas up here and Myrtle down here. They're made cheaper because of Zima. And then I will put Shu over here. So the first thing we're going to have to do is, the enemies are just going to be here and they're going to be the normal slugs. But we want to set up our barricades already. So I'll be putting 2 barricades behind these 2 operators. Basically, we're going to keep this area clean and the spot where Myrtle is clean. And then we'll put a 3rd barricade over here to keep this water clean. Alright. And then, second deploy is going to be Horn over here.
Orders received.
And she will help out with the DPS. This is the perfect spot because then she can cover a lot of ground over here. Let's get DP. Alright, next deploy is going to be Ulpianus over here facing down. Our last deployed melee unit should be Hoshiguma. Now we have a lot of time before enemies will start coming out here. And this is where Logos is basically going to solo. So until then, Logos will be the last deployed there. But the blemishes target the last deployed melee unit. Or the melee unit that's like at least on the water. So that's why we want it to be Hoshi. So we're going to get rid of her and put Hoshi down here. And these are all of our melee units. So we're going to just keep Myrtle down to continue getting DP. Our last unit will be Logos over here facing up. So with his skill, he'll cover this whole area over here. That's why it's also really good if you have Marcille, because she also covers that area and she does really fast attacks and AoE attacks.
The Tempest must wipe out all
Then,
that blocks the
for the
way.
last bits to finish this off, we're going to put a fountain over here. So from the clean water from where Myrtle is standing over here. And then, with one more activate from Myrtle,
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
Oh, almost we're counting on you again today.
we'll get the water over here. So these two areas have to be clean at all times. And then, yeah, so it will keep this area, at the very least, manage the red levels of that area. Ulpianus should be perfectly fine, even without the healer, and with Shu's Grass Sanctuary effect, Hoshi and Shu don't need an extra healer. Like I said before, if you need extra DPS, let's say for this section, or for this section, or if you need extra healers, there's like 3 more.
Serious now.
There's like 3 more slots, or if you don't want to use Zima, you can also remove her and have an extra slot or something for whatever else you need in order to clear this up. So yeah, this is basically the setup. I technically don't need to use Myrtle anymore, but you can keep activating her just in case. So I will see you guys at the end of the stage.
Clear skies for team, rain clouds for blue. Clear skies for team, rain clouds for blue.
You want to talk to me? I what? The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. You want to talk to me? I what? I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard. You want to talk to me? I what? Come, best me if you can. You want to talk to me? I what? The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. You want to talk to me? I what? I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard. Come, best me if you can. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. You want to talk to me? I what? Come, best me if you can. Come, best me if you can. Come, best me if you can. I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard. You want to talk to me? I what? I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard. I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard. I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard. impart on you all the cries I've heard. Come, best me if you can. You want to topple me? I want. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. You want to topple me? I want. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. Come, best me if you can. You want to topple me? I want. You want to topple me? I want. Come, best me if you can. Come, best me if you can. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
Mission accomplished.
And that's the clear. Like I said, it's a fairly simple stage, so just collect everything and then just be on your way. Yeah, so if ever you guys need any help, feel free to comment down below. I also put the detailed squad composition in the description, so you can check that out there. And yeah, hope this helps you guys, or at least gives you an idea of how to clear the stage. Yay. So that's it from me. I'll see you guys in the U event. Bye!